Yo! Damn, it's cold. But of course, you never miss a day of school, huh? I'm impressed. Man, this year really flew by. We're practically third years now. Only one more year of high school. You think there's anything interesting on the horizon?
Definitely.
Huh. You think so? Looking at the current third years, I'm not really sure. Pretty much all they do is frickin' study. Sure doesn't look like fun to me. Is that what we're gonna turn into next year? Man, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Hey, is that girl looking at us? Dude, she's pretty cute! How come I never noticed her before?
What are you talking about? She lives in the same dorm as us.
Wait, she does? What's her name then?
I don't know.
Sheesh, then you barely know more than me. Anyway, it's always crazy in the dorms this time of year. With so many people coming and going.
Okay, and so even our memories have been lost.
Oh yeah, did you hear? Sanada-senpai's moving out. You know him, right? He's the captain of the boxing team.
Yeah, not that I really talked to him. And obviously all the graduates are leaving. Kirijo-senpai's getting ready to move too.
Kirijo. Oh, the student council president. She's in our dorm too, huh?
Man, what's up with that girl? Hey there! Are you looking at us? Is something wrong?
Oh, no. It's nothing.
She looked like she had something on her mind, huh? Wait, you think she might be interested in one of us?
Not a chance.
Man, you really know how to hit a guy where it hurts.
Bro, you got a girlfriend, by the way.
Yucatan.
You better start remembering Chidori right now, bro.
Yeah, never mind. Forget it.
What? Just say it. Now it's gonna bother me.
Well, do you remember how we became friends? I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I was just wondering.
Well, it's not like we're best friends or anything. But I guess it just kinda happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what's weird, though? I think I get what you mean. I can't really explain it, but something just feels off. Now that I think about it, that girl...
Ah, crap!
The days have been going by peacefully without incident. Class has ended for today. Graduation is coming up. It's a waste of time to pursue anyone who's leaving. Next year will be tough too, man. All the hot chicks won't stay single for long. You better start planning now.
Sup, dude? Wanna grab a bite at Hagakure? I haven't had their special in a while.
If you spot me,
Hold up! I ain't made out of money. I'm just a poor, broke high school kid here. Come on, man. We're buds, right? We even bonded while playing catch and everything, right? Guess we never actually got around to that, huh? Well, anyways, hear me out for a bit. I got called in Miss Toriyumi's office again. She asked me what I was planning to do after April. Dude, like I know. And I was trying to play it off, but then she got all worked up and gave me one hell of a lecture. It's just me? Or she gotten way more serious than before. Tomochika was saying that you can't even bribe her with cake anymore. Oh, hey, did you hear from Tomochika about the new teachers coming in April? Apparently they're all women. You have no idea how stoked he was.
yeah, he's a weirdo.
Honestly, I was getting major secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, that's the Tomochika experience right there. Secondhand embarrassment.
Well, none of that really matters to me. I already got a special Huh?
Yeah, start remembering, bro. Chihiro's out there. And you both need to start remembering each other.
I did have a special someone, right? I'm not making this up or anything. I wouldn't tell such a pathetic lie to try and look cool. I just thought that there was someone special in my life. Have I forgotten something important? Something I never should have forgotten? Sorry, man. I think I'll pass on the ramen, actually. Something's been bugging me. I just don't know what, but I feel like it's something I shouldn't have forgotten.
Changing years sucks, man. It's such a hassle to learn the new routine.
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about you. Can we go somewhere else?
All right.
Thanks. You look like you're not feeling well. Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but I appreciate it. Hey, sorry for calling you out here. I actually have a little favor to ask. It's about my mom. I want you to meet her. I mean, not in a weird way. It's just that I promised to meet up with her, but I'm still kind of scared. If I see her, I might end up saying some really nasty things. What if we end up hurting each other even more? I'm not trying to make her feel bad. I haven't fully sorted out my feelings yet. But I do want to see her, I think. That's why I thought it'd be great if you could be there with me. You don't have to say anything, really. It's just that I'd feel more confident having you around. With you by my side, I think I could treat my mom with a little more kindness. So if it's not too much trouble, what do you think?
Absolutely.
You'll do it? Thank you. Okay, I'll call her up right away. I've been putting this off for so long. Sorry to wrap you up in my family situation. Hey, you don't think I'm relying on you too much, do you?
Not at all.
I knew you'd say that. But still, this isn't a one-way street. Let me know whenever you need help too, okay? You know, it's almost spring break. It all went by so fast. We're gonna be 30 years soon. And after that, we'll graduate and go to college and then become working adults, I guess. Wow, it's hard to imagine. Do you think we'll still be together at that point?
I mean, we're not dating her, so this probably just means like friends. But this is clearly something that they didn't rewrite after they made it possible for you to finish their social link without dating them in this game. Who knows?
There you go again. I get what you mean, though. It's hard to say what things will be like so far into the future. I wonder what'll happen to us. Well, let's talk about the near future then. I told you to think about where you want to go, remember? I still think the best place to start is Destinyland. It's just a day trip, so that makes planning easy. And it's perfect for bigger groups, too. Oh, but if we decide on the mountains, we should stay the night. If we're gonna travel far, might as well make the most of it. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. With you, it'll be fun no matter where we go.
As a Persona fan,
Crap! I totally forgot to turn in today's assignment. I'd better go do that now. Let's talk about this again soon.
I've seen some
Don't forget to
terrible
save
things
some time
happen at
during spring break,
Destinyland.
okay?
I've decided to go to a 4-year college. I think it's true that you need a good education in life, but that doesn't mean I've given up. I'll get into the fashion industry, even if I have to take a part-time job or something like that. Hi, Yuko.
Oh, hey, are you going home now? Okay, then I am too. At least I want to, but I've actually got somewhere to be today.
Where?
I'll tell you, but don't laugh, okay? I'm going to the public library. Cause like there weren't any books about sports physiology at the school library. I want to try studying stuff like that now. But since we've already bumped into each other, want to chat for a little longer? At least until we reach the entrance.
All right, I freaking love the way that this voice actor has portrayed Yuko. It's so good. It fits her so well.
Well, I'm gonna head off.
Going home already?
much. I gotta get back and study. Hey, remember what I told you before? About finally finding my dream? I never had anything to work towards until now, so I'll admit I'd been slacking off. To be honest, my grades really suck. It's been tough getting them back up. Like, I have no idea what chemistry and all that stuff is about. Seriously, it's like a foreign language. So that's why I really gotta buck up. To tell you the truth, I really just want to sit back and enjoy life. But I gotta be patient. That's what I have to keep telling myself. I'm gonna take my dreams into my own hands. And then I'm gonna do some more studying, and then get a job. But after that, we should totally hang out again. We can invite everyone from the track team, too.
All right, you got it all figured out, girl.
How about
Proud of you.
we have a drinking party, since we'll all be adults by then?
Deal.
Well, anyway, I'll be focusing only on my studies for now. So don't try to tempt me with anything. Today, I'm gonna work on 3 subjects at once. Impressive, right? Whoops, I better get going. I still need to buy dinner. Well, see ya.
Bye, Yuko.
Welcome.
You're practically a regular here, aren't you? What will you have today?
Dear.
Hey, are you all right? You're pale as a sheet. Tomorrow's the graduation ceremony. Maybe you should go home and get some rest? Pale as a sheet, huh?
Oh, I was just looking for you. This came for you. It's from Hayase. I bet his school is sorry he's gone. Oof, he was a heck of an athlete. But it's good news for us. Now there's nothing standing between us and total victory. Well, I'll see you around.
I received a letter from Hayase. I better read it.
How's it going? I don't know your address, so I'm sending this to the school.
Hayase's firm handwriting fills the page. I can almost see Hayase's face.
I'm doing good. I'm starting to get used to the job, too. The real reason I'm writing is because of track. Before, I'd pretty much given up hope of ever continuing. Except there was a part of me that refused to let it go. I don't care what it sounds like. Track and field was my whole life.
I can tell Hayase was in a good mood when he wrote that.
I guess the factory manager realized what's up and he wants to help me out. We're gonna make a track team here. Well, I call it a team, but it's really just a few guys at the factory. We practice after work and sometimes on our days off. The other day we did endurance swimming at Lake Biwa. We've even climbed Mount Hiei.
Keeping the dream
We don't
alive.
have fancy equipment like before, so we're not as efficient. But I'm still having a blast. Most of the guys are just in it for fun, so I don't really get to do any serious training. But I guess it'll even the playing field for them. How about you? You're still at it, right? I'm sure you're just gonna keep getting better and better. It's weird how badly I want to see you improve. Look, one day, you and I are gonna go at it again. And if I'm gonna be a good rival, then I've got a lot of work to do. It feels nice having a goal to work toward. Almost forgot what it was like. Oh yeah, and my mom's getting better. She's in a long-term care facility with lots of fresh air. My relatives and friends come by the house, so my siblings are in good hands too. Things have been pretty great these days. I feel like I can take care of the people who matter to me. It's really fulfilling. And I get to feel that way because of you. So, thank you. Can't wait to see you again.
The letter ends there. Okay, is there anybody on the rooftop?
Oh, are you going home?
a bit pale. Are you doing all right? Don't overwork yourself, okay? Maybe you should rest in the nurse's office before you leave. I was actually about to head to the faculty office. Would you like me to walk you downstairs?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sounds good. People often get sick when the seasons change, so maybe you're coming down with something. Okay, let's head over to the faculty office together.
Yamagishi, what are you doing outside the faculty office?
Oh, well, I want to start a tech club.
Tech gloves? Are you referring to technician's gloves?
Dude, Mr.
I think
Akoda,
you'd have to go to a hardware store for
you're so
those.
dumb. How are you a teacher?
Not tech gloves, a tech club. Like a club all about technology and electronics.
You want to start a club now? Why is it always you, Yamagishi? Look, it's already March. Can't you at least wait until April?
Huh? But I really want to get this group going. I promise I'll do my best to find members and all that. So, do I have your permission to start the club?
What? You don't even have any members yet? Then it's not even worth discussing. You can't start a club without at least 5 members. Now, I must be going.
And he's gone. Well, looks like I need to find 5 people now. Would you like to join my tech club?
Of course.
Yes! I'm so happy to hear that. I was hoping you'd help me. You know, I used to think it was wrong for me to like electronics. I always kept it to myself, because I thought it was a strange thing for a girl to be interested in. But you and the team accepted me for who I am. That's why I decided to be strong and let everyone see my true self. So even if people think I'm strange, I know it's okay. I don't want to hide it anymore. Now, I want to meet more people like me and hang out with them. Since I kept my love of electronics hidden, I never had any friends who shared my interests. That's why I thought I'd try starting a club all about it. Because maybe there are other people out there who like this stuff too. And if so, I want a way to talk to them. I do admit I'm a little nervous, though. But don't worry, I'll still keep going to art club. It'll probably get really busy, but I want to keep trying. It's like jumping off the diving board at the pool. That kind of feeling. Anyways, I've got to find some club members. Do I need to make recruitment posters and stuff?
Do you need some help?
Thank you, but I'm going to try this on my own first. To be honest, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. We're going to be 3rd year soon, and that means everyone will have to start thinking about what they want to do after we graduate. In fact, Iori-kun and Yukari-chan were talking about college entrance exams just the other day. But you know what? I think I'll be okay. I have everyone here to support me, so there's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, everyone? I keep saying it, but who am I talking about? Sorry. Don't mind me. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late. I hope the stores are still open. Let's see, I need paper. Oh, and I need to find a club room too. I think this might be more work than I thought. Sorry, I need to get going. I'll see you later.
Alright. Yep, Fuka has come a long way, hasn't she? Mitsuru, you remember we were dating, right?
What's the matter? You don't look well. Are you tired? Try not to overdo it.
She's worried about me.
I'm sorry. I should try not to call you that in public. If you don't mind, could we have a little chat someplace else? I have some business to take care of later on, but I'd like to talk with you until then.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I would never say no.
In that case, why don't we go to the student council room? I'd like to see it one last time. This room feels so nostalgic, even though the entrance exams have only kept me away for a short while. The results haven't been posted yet, but I'm fairly confident that I passed. If that's the case, then this spring I'll formally become a college student. And that means I'll no longer be seeing this view. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare today. The company heads are conducting a briefing. The Kirijo group may appear strong, but it's actually rather frail. It could collapse at any time. I have to keep it together.
Any way I can help?
Of course. In fact, there's something that only you can do. Who else is going to help me clear my head when I need a change of pace? It's thanks to you that I learned to feel comfortable in my own skin, beyond my identity as a Kirijo. Before long, I'll be taking my leave from the dorm as well. I've begun packing up my things, but I haven't made significant progress. My books, my clothes, my photos. Every one of them brings back memories. It's been a short but eventful 3 years. It all went by so fast, especially the year that you came. Whenever we spoke or passed each other in the dorm, I felt like my heart would burst. I never knew I had these emotions just waiting to be given permission to be felt. I wonder what would have become of me if you hadn't transferred to this school. If I hadn't met you, would I have gone through with the arranged marriage? Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle and left it all behind?
I hope it would have been the latter.
Is a mysterious thing. Well, there's no point in dwelling on the past. There are things that need to be done for the future of the Kirijo group, as well as my own. And for your future as well. You know what I mean?
Blush.
Right? Come introduce yourself to the heads of the family sometime. Don't worry, you'd only be saying hello. I'd just like them to know who you are. Well, it's almost time. I'd best be on my way. I'd love to see you back at the dorm, but I'll be out late tonight. Perhaps this weekend? Just the two of us?
Hell yeah.
Who else will lend me their shoulder when I need a little support? You're the only one who can do this for me. Go on. Try and name someone who could do the same. Was that a bit much? Well, now you know how serious I am. I need you in my life. Well, we'll see. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
The third semester is almost over. After spring vacation ends, we'll be third years. And when that happens, we can't take it easy anymore. I think we were talking about this before too, during the third semester of our first year. Yeah, the year flew by way too quickly. I need to start studying more seriously soon, if I want to get into a good college. I think I said the same thing last year too. I guess I haven't grown up at all since then. Some people change, some people remain the same. Remember that incident about a month ago, where everyone was standing outside in the middle of the night? I also went outside, but I don't remember what I was doing at all. Maybe it was because I was just worried about Kirijo-senpai moving to another country? Maybe. Maybe it was. Hi, Chihiro.
Oh, are you okay? You don't look so good. You should get home and rest before it gets worse. Right now,
Man, I must look terrible, huh?
Oh, sorry. This isn't the time to talk about that.
No, what is it?
I suppose I can tell you. It's nothing important, though. Look at this flyer over here. The dark history of student-teacher romance? People are free to fall in love with who they want. There's nothing wrong with that. I can see why it would be a problem if it was between a teacher and a student, but
Yeah, big problem.
that doesn't give them the right to make fun of it like this. I'm going to write a letter of protest to the school paper. Oh, I'll be all right on my own. I'm going to do this by myself. Thank you, Senpai. There's one thing I've decided for myself. It's not much, but I'd like to continue on the student council for next year, too. It was because of you that I was able to change. I know that for a fact. And I never would have met you if I hadn't joined the student council. That's why I want to stay involved. At least, I hope I can. I want to become strong and reliable, just like the student council president. That's why I want to join the student council next year, and the year after that too. It's a big goal, but I'm going to take it one step at a time. Well then, I should be going. I'm looking forward to seeing you next year too.
How's it going, Aki?
Hey. It's quite rare for us to bump into each other here, isn't it?
What brings you here?
Nothing much. Just felt like looking around the school, that's all. After all, this is my last day here. The days flew by in the blink of an eye. But at the same time, it felt like this year would last for an eternity. I've dedicated all 3 years of high school to boxing, and nothing else. Was there really nothing else? Never mind. It's nothing. I guess hanging out with everyone at the dorm counts as something. We even made pancakes together. We had some good times. If we hadn't lived in the same dorm, we might have never met each other. It's hard to imagine. I'll be leaving the dorm soon, but that doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your senpai. If you ever run into trouble, you can tag me in. Whatever happens, I'm on your side. Do you remember Shinji? I mean Aragaki. Shinji was supposed to graduate with me. I still can't believe that he was dragged into that incident.
Man, imagine not even remembering being present when one of your good friends was murdered. The persimmon tree is growing here. It means a lot to the old couple at the bookstore. Oh hey, what happened to those apathy syndrome people? Just a while ago it was like everyone in town had it. Kinda felt like the world was gonna end. Oh wait, I'm busy messaging my friend, so tell me all about it later. I wonder what kind of chemistry we'll be doing as third years. I can't wait. I can hear Miss Toriumi's voice from inside. I could try to talk to her. Oh, here we go.
Anyway, you've been different lately, Miss Toriumi. You're looking more and more like a professional. Your lesson the other day really caught my eye. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing it. I've never seen you so passionate about teaching before. It's unparalleled.
Unparalleled? Well, yes, I have been studying while making preparations lately. Things like how to best communicate the lessons I'm looking to teach. I guess it does seem kind of out of the blue, huh? The thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my time only looking at what's right in front of me.
How wonderful! I'm impressed by your change of heart. What brought this on?
Well, when I was just goofing off one weekend, I met someone. After that, I took a closer look at my life.
Who'd you meet?
That person... Wait, they were real, right? They had to be.
Ah, yes, I understand. I myself once had a similar epiphany. Now that I think about it, I met my darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate.
Destiny called fate?
What does that even mean?
Isn't that a bit redundant? Besides, you should be careful what you say to a single woman. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, poor Miss Toriumi. I'd date you. The teachers seem busy. I should get out of the way.
Oh, is everything okay? Do you need something? You don't look well. Maybe you should go to the nurses. Wait, you dropped something. What? Huh? This phone wallpaper.
Now, mister. No cell phones at school. Hmm? That screen. I read downward. Love you. My! What a charming confession of love. Did you make this?
No. All right, for those of you, this was a long time ago, okay? But y'all remember Hermit? At the end of the Hermit thing, Maya sent us this, and we made it our phone wallpaper. No, it was made by...
Hey, I have absolutely no clue what this kid is talking about.
She's like, shut up.
I can't hear you.
Shut your goddamn mouth, kid.
Never mind that. What's going on? Why do you have this screen cap? Oh, don't tell me you got it online. The only ones who were on that server were... No, it couldn't be.
It is.
There's no way.
It's me.
Are you kidding? No!
Oh, she's crying. It's so sad. She actually had feelings for this online avatar, and then she finds out it's one of her students. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Toriumi. You will find love someday.
Calm down, Miss Toriumi. Help! Someone call a doctor!
She just runs off.
Don't tell me. You're Tatsuya?
And you're clearly Maya.
I said all that to you? Oh, no. Oh, no. This can't be happening. I quit this school. I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. Oh, I can't live with this. Just kill me now.
You know, she didn't know that who she was talking to was a student, but where it does get a bit dicey is she did have a conversation with Tatsuya about one of her students that she found attractive, and it also happened to be me, so yeah, a line was crossed there, wasn't it? Hello, Maya-san. Shut your damn mouth.
So, you really are... I'm... Maya! I'm Maya. It's me, damn it! You got a problem with that? Why don't you say something? Jeez, you idiot.
Hey, I'm still your student until tomorrow. You can't talk to me like that.
This is so embarrassing. Ugh. But there was one thing I wanted to say. If we ever met face to face. I was able to turn my life around thanks to you. So, thank you.
But forget everything that I ever said to you online.
Wipe that smile off your face, or I'll wipe it off for you with my fist.
And then we look up at the 3D model and deadpan. Dude is making no expression whatsoever. Completely deadpan.
Anyway, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Maybe we could have dinner?
No.
Go to hell with this!
No, we can't have dinner, I'm sorry. Dude, we're living Kenji's dream right now. Kenji would literally murder us if he found out about this. Like, he'd go full psycho. Tell me he wouldn't go full psycho. He would. Okay, so there's still more here, so they might be, yeah, in the entranceway. Oh, hey, Ken.
Oh, Senpai, I'm glad I found you. It was kind of nerve-wracking to come to the high school campus all by myself. Anyway, I'm here to drop off something Sonata-san forgot. He's usually so put together, but sometimes you can be just a little scatterbrained. Oh, speaking of forgetfulness, do you remember someone named Aragaki-san? He was at the dorm for a little while. I didn't really talk with him all that much. But whenever he crosses my mind, I feel this ache in my chest. And unbearably sad. It's as if I've forgotten something important, though I'm not sure what. I get the feeling that there was something I had to do. I just don't know what it is or why I feel this way. Oh, sorry about that. You're really easy to talk to, so I kept going on and on. I appreciate that you always listen to what I have to say, though, Senpai. You even went with me to buy tea, and you don't treat me like I'm just a little kid. So, thanks for everything. I'm still just a kid, aren't I? I wish there was a way for me to grow up more quickly. No matter how grown up I try to act, people still end up protecting me. There's always someone sheltering me. I wonder if I'll ever be strong enough to protect someone else instead.
I'm waiting for my boyfriend. He's going to walk me home today. But I'm feeling as anxious as I used to. My third year's just around the corner. Time flies, huh? I spent the whole year stalking and being stalked. I have to spend my time more wisely next year. I'll be a third year soon, which means I'll be studying for exams every single day. That doesn't mean I'm giving up the hunt for mysterious stuff like that observatory. Having an inquisitive mind is important for people, and it's what makes me so interesting to talk to. I'll be a third year soon, then all I'll be doing is studying for my entrance exams. That's gonna suck. I mean, how am I going to be able to study if I can't stop thinking about her? Okay, nobody's here at the port, but we're still gonna go and talk to everybody we can. Alright, did you two figure it out yet? Come on, Shy Man. It's been a year, huh? That was fast. Probably not for her. She probably hates you now. Nothing's really happened with us in that year. Dude, Shy Man, you are the worst. The year went by quickly. It's true that nothing's changed the past year, but I'm not too worried about that. He's just a straightforward kind of guy, and that's the way I like him. He's not straightforward, though. He's completely obtuse. Dude, do you remember anything we did this entire past year? I just remember chilling here, that's it. Man, I hate to say this, but what a waste of time. Yeah, you gotta figure your life out, bro. Looks like the cult is history after those 3 weirdos were sent packing. Everything's finally back to normal. Bored as hell, but it's better than going through all that shit again. Oh, hey, didn't expect to see you somewhere other than the club. Oh, is this the guy who sold the URLs? I think it is. There's been a lot of discussion on the internet lately about cults and mysterious incidents. I'm sure whoever knows what's really going on isn't on the internet. Besides, even if there were an explanation, I'm not sure I could trust it. What's true and what's false, those who cannot discern the difference will not survive. Alright, weirdo. Meow. Meow.
Welcome.
Oh, it's you. Thanks for always coming by. It's almost the season for cherry blossoms. Do you know the meaning of cherry blossom flowers? They say it's don't forget about me. Spring is supposed to represent new beginnings, so I wonder why its flower meaning is so sad. Oh yeah, those apathy syndrome people disappeared. Wonder why. I don't really care as long as the trains run on time. Some real weird crap happened a month ago, huh? Like when all those people went outside at midnight? What was that all about? No, to be honest, it was kind of cool. Felt like the climax of a movie. Studying is a lot of work. But there's this college I really want to get into, so I guess I'll put in the effort. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, lazy boy. It's getting warm now. It's almost springtime. Puts me in the mood to look for a new sweetheart or something. Oh, hoo boy. All right. Hoo boy. You've got the soul of a Sojiro Sakura. Things have really calmed down over the last month. It's like that cult thing never happened. All I'm worried about now is my son's exam results. He says he's confident, but we'll see. Yeah, those motionless people are all but gone and everything's back to normal. I'm glad that all I have to worry about is my kid's university entrance exams next year.
Aren't you the boy who used to talk to the monk upstairs?
Sure am.
He actually called here trying to reach you. Seems like he was wondering how you were doing. Come to think of it, I think he left a message for you. What was it he said again? Hey, don't give me that look. Just hang on a sec. Ah, found it. Here you go. I actually wrote it all down. Didn't think I had it in me, did you? Let's see. Oh man, the handwriting is awful. Who the hell wrote this?
I found my wife and son. My son's still a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual.
Oh, so happy life, huh?
She's like an old witch. What do you want? I'm on the phone. Hey, don't write this down, all right? Lots happened, but I apologized 1,000 times, and I worked to make things right. I guess you could say we fell in love all over again. I realized, instead of holding on to my pride, I needed to just suck it up and apologize. And it's all thanks to you. Well, you take care, kid. If it's meant to be, we'll see each other again.
That's the gist of it. I'm pretty sure I got everything he said. Oh, and don't bother asking for a number. He didn't say. But like he said, you'll see him again if it's meant to be. Don't they say, like, fate lies in God's hands or something? Oh, wait, that'd be Buddha for the monk. Huh. Anyways, that's that. If fate does bring you two back together, why don't you come party over here again? The monk left you a bottle tag, didn't he? Yeah, I'd give you the bottle, but how many years will it be until you're old enough to drink? Well, I'll save it specially for you.
That's awesome.
Until then, make sure you stick to soft drinks. I'll see you around.
So we've got a bottle on hand at the bar already.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. School over already? It's been a long time since we've just talked like this. Sorry I don't quite remember how things went down. In any case, the months are going to go by quickly. Make sure you enjoy your school life so you don't have any regrets. Can I talk to Elizabeth? No. I guess that makes sense. Why would it be here still? They're done.
Welcome.
Sorry, but we're closed today. Oh wait, you're the weird kid who comes by often. How dare you speak about me that way? And to my face. You're not one to be this interested in antiques at your age, especially since you're always getting... What was it? Sorry, my memory hasn't been great lately. Come visit again tomorrow. I'll try to remember by then.
Hey.
It's you. Why do you look so grim? You come here a lot, don't you? You shouldn't rely so much on medicine, you know. You're still young, you should build strength by exercising, eating well, and doing schoolwork. Don't worry obsessively over your health, that's the doctor's job. I've completed the collection. My friend was surprised too. Alright, he got all the toys from the machine, huh? Okay, Koro's gotta be here, right? Oh no, he'll be by the dorms. Oh no. Okay. Let's do this one first.
It's you, right? I'm Maiko's father, if you remember. Do you have a minute to talk? I've been dwelling a little on what happened.
All right.
Perfect. If you don't mind, let's take a walk down to the takoyaki stand. I'll buy you some. My treat. The food there sure is good. But you knew that already, didn't you? When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She's a good girl. Wouldn't you agree?
Of course.
She's so good that I wonder if she's really my own child sometimes. She actually sent me a letter recently. It's chock full of details about her new life. She said she's made a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and has had to get up early to clean the cages. They scolded her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I guess she can be a bit absent-minded. I never knew that about her. Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she went on to talk about how she plays at the park by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Must be nice. Nowadays, I just come home to an empty house. The rooms feel so big without those two around. I wonder if she feels the same way. Living in a home with no father in it. We put her through so much because of our own problems. I feel terrible about it. By the way, I've actually got a bone to pick with you, too. Maiko must have really liked you, huh? She wrote all about it.
You want to fight?
I can't wait to grow up.
'Cause I'll fight
That's why
you.
I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday.
No, that's not happening.
What the hell is that about, you little punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. And I'm not letting a guy like you touch my daughter with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her. And don't you forget it!
Okay, well, he definitely made it weird at the end there.
Come on over.
My takoyaki is both delicious and cheap. How about some? What's wrong? You're awfully quiet. Whoa, you look pale. You should probably go home and get some rest. It'd be bad for business if you ate my takoyaki and then passed out. Oh, that cat? He's not here. My mom said it was okay to take him home, and I came the next day to pick him up, but he was gone. That means he was free, right? So I bet things will be better for him this way. It's okay, I won't look for him. I know he's doing great somewhere out there. There's a bunch of cats, over at the station. He's probably one of them. I'm not fond of animals, it's true, but after seeing my son get that serious about it, I felt like I should give it a chance anyway. I wish I would have made that decision earlier.
I heard he had a hand in the hidden menu at Hagakure as well.
Oh, yes. I've heard the same story. They say he tried a bite of some dish. Then he said it could use some fish flakes. So they put some in, and sure enough, it was delicious. Now it's an item on our hidden menu. I'm a big fan of it myself. I had him come up with some ideas for Wakatsu, too.
Yes, he's the one. Suemitsu-kun put our coffee on the map, too. Sure, his appearance and behavior are, how should I say this, eccentric?
It's a good way of putting it, I guess.
But he knows everything about food, and his palate is refined. He's in a league of his own among gourmands. There's not a restaurateur around here who doesn't know him.
Is he that famous? So when you heard he was planning to leave to tour the country...
I was shocked and disappointed, of course.
Where does he get all his money? The dude has so much money.
But I'm glad to hear he's doing well for himself. I hear he's got a book coming out. It's very exciting. Even when he's far away, I can still feel him. Wait, don't run that.
Okay. That one got weird too.
Are the rumors about a King Suemitsu statue being built in this shopping district true?
Oh, yes. I can't
Oh,
wait.
no, why?
I'll be rubbing it every day for good luck.
No, stop.
Oh, are you a student from the area?
Don't do
Do you
that.
mind if we get a few words from you? Are you familiar with a high school student known as the Gourmet King?
We went to the same school.
Oh, your uniform. So he went to Gekkokan High then? Thanks for your time. I'd love a chance to meet him myself one day.
The interview continues. Did you eat the special Hagakure ramen? I heard that if you eat it with a friend, you'll be friends forever. It might just be another rumor, but when I'm as old as you, I'm gonna go have some with my friends. I've had Hagakure ramen with all of them. Oh no, Kenji too. No, not Kenji. Bunkichi and Mitsuko.
Well, look who it is. It's been a while. You've grown so much since the last time I saw you.
How are you two doing?
Now, dear. They don't grow that fast. What must have happened is that we shrank. Isn't that right?
Oh, is that how it is? Looks like you got one over on me. Say, you know our old shop here, Bookworms? I'm thinking it's due for a makeover. Something fresh, avant-garde. I can't let Gekukan's new school building hog the spotlight.
Good idea.
Ain't it? I'll hash out some plans with my dear and make this place even better.
Speaking of the new school building, they've decided to replant the persimmon tree. It'll be moved to a special location on a hill overlooking the whole campus.
Oh, that's nice.
Our dear boy will be able to watch over those students for many more years to come. I know the tree isn't actually our son, and yet, this makes me feel so happy.
Ever since my dear heard the news, she's turned into a leaky faucet. Come on, give me a smile.
Please, dear. I think your dentures are falling out. Anyhow, we'll be supporting the Gekukan students with renewed strength in our hearts. Looking at you again, you really did grow, didn't you? You've overcome great hardships, I can tell. Come back and visit us anytime. We'd always love to see you.
The two of you better live forever.
If we can get that young man to spread the word at Gekukan, there'll be no end to our customers. Not a bad idea, eh, dear?
And I'll do it too.
Come now, don't make him do our work for us.
Oh, I'd do
You don't
it.
have to put it like that. Besides, what are grandchildren for?
Oh.
Oh, you.
My heart. My heart. I love them. I am the grandchild. They have adopted me officially by saying those words. I decided to get another job, but I've been keeping a secret from my wife and daughter. So even if I don't succeed, I've got a plan B. Guess that's how the world works. People think nothing of ruining someone else's life. I've just got to do my best. I'll deal with what happens when it comes. What about you kids? Are you satisfied with your lives? Okay. Over to the station then. I thought about following Nick-sama to see if I could get my family back. But that wouldn't have helped. It was my fault sticking with this job and ignoring them. I'm thinking about going to see my wife and trying to patch things up with her. My teacher is quiet, but he's so nice. He's the greatest. When our graduation comes, I'm gonna tell him how grateful I am. Okay, this one hurts.
Hello there. Oh, excuse me. Are you?
Yes, I am.
So it was you. Oh, excuse me. I'm Miss Kamiki, Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, would you like to stay and talk for a while?
I'd love to.
That's wonderful. Please sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another one of God's whims. Today is my son's, Akinari's, birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive.
Oh.
Only 19 years.
So young.
It was too soon. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. Akinari had a genetic disease. I'm completely healthy, but him... The doctors detected it when he was born. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day, I worried whether he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad that I was born into this world. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you for the life you've given me. He suffered so much, and yet he still said that to me. But Akinari brought me so much happiness too. Feeling his warmth as I carried him in my arms after he was born. Those tiny hands. That first smile. Hearing his breathing as he slept at night. Every day, I was so grateful he was alive. Every day, I found new joy in him. Now, I'm so alone, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much. I have to keep going, looking straight ahead. That's how I want to live. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. I'll do everything, absolutely everything that Akinari couldn't. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done on that day. When we meet again on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a children's story. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found his notebook. He said he wanted you to be the first one to see it when he was done. Then he laughed and said I would be second. I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story.
No, he did. He gave it to me.
What? My son, he gave it to you?
I explained how I received the notebook from Kamiki, and that I heard the entire story.
I see. So you did. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. Oh, you should hold on to his notebook. I'm sure that's what he would want to. I'll hear the story from him directly when I see him on the other side. Now I have one more thing to look forward to. I'm glad I could finally meet you. Thank you. Before I go, let this old woman give you one piece of advice. Take good care of the ones you hold dear. If you wait until their day comes, it's too late. Clinging to their cold bodies won't bring them back. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or even you. It's all the same. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should all lift each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people too. Don't ever forget it.
Kamiki's mother left without looking back. Oh man, that one was heavy. Can I talk to the fox? Yip yip. What was that strange voice I just heard inside my head? Maybe I just imagined it. Okay, I guess technically we didn't finish Koro, so he probably won't show up. Oh, no, he does. Good. Oh, don't you whine. Seems like Koro is worried about me. I probably look like a mess. I'm okay. It's fine. Koro's expression brightened. He seems relieved. Koro isn't budging from his spot. Guess he won't be leaving anytime soon. Okay. So, there's nothing else on the map, so I think that means that we did everything that we could. Anybody we didn't finish, we're not going to be able to see their thing, so nothing for Kenji. Yep, no Emperor. No track team. No art club. And no Bebe. Okay, but yeah, I think we did get everybody else that got maxed out. The only one we haven't seen is Devil, but I think that we... Yeah, I think I remember how we see this one. I think we do have to go inside, though. The TV has been left on. It's showing the news right now.
Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corporation, producer of Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. President Tanaka has made an undisclosed private expenditure that caused quite a stir in the media. With us is our reporter live on scene. Take it away.
I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air is thick.
Thank you. We'll be looking forward to updates as things unfold. Back to the studio. The unaccounted-for expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize he is guilty of tax evasion.
I don't have to theorize.
Oh, no question. This is President Tanaka we're talking about. All he cares about is lining his own pockets, and he does it by swindling his own viewers. He could become the richest man on the planet and still never be satisfied. Why doesn't he donate some of that money for a change? Damn Scrooge.
Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something's happened at the scene.
Oh dear.
President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's about to sing.
Ready to go in your TV? Tanaka's Commodities! Everybody's ultimate friend in greed. Hi, everyone! Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers shout for joy so loud it's considered noise pollution.
The dude is using this opportunity to shale his company.
Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. And we make losers every day out of people who don't buy.
That's such a good line. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. I don't know, his line delivery was so good for that too. That was so good.
Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds.
That's so good. Okay.
We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business.
President Tanaka's car drove off.
Oh, he's gone.
What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a reporter?
You call yourself a reporter?
Get one lousy comment out of him, you're just giving him free advertising.
We'll have to interrupt you there as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I am not ashamed of a single thing.
Yeah, we know.
My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products, guilt-free.
Dude's wild.
Amazing commodities, here for you
Devil
year-round,
indeed.
rain or shine. Buy now, or you'll miss your chance. You'll see. Bye-bye. Apparently, he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds.
Does he have no shame? This Tanaka guy. Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean that we're his little playthings. On behalf of the people, I have something to say, and I am not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be...
Yes, thank you very much. This concludes our special report. With no
She's like,
clues as
you're
to
gonna get the channel
utilization of
fined.
said funds, we can
Let's
only
shut this
hope
down.
that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market. This just in. We have reports that Amazing Commodities stocks have suddenly skyrocketed.
No evil deed goes unrewarded. That's how that saying goes, right? My whole body feels sluggish. I'm too exhausted to fight the fatigue. The third year's graduation ceremony is tomorrow. I should head to bed early tonight. Alright, dorm. You've given us a real interesting year, haven't you? Okay, just had to check. I've got a text message. The sender's name is blank. Who's this from? Thank you. Is it Elizabeth? Elizabeth or Ryoji is the only thing that makes sense in my head. That reminds me, President Tanaka from Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. There was a scandal surrounding him, but it seems like he's doing well anyway. Mai and I spent a lot of time together in that game. She realized something important through the game and applied it in her real life too. Alright, guess we're going to bed. Hold on, is there anything... I don't think we can go out tonight, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've done everything, I think. I often took care of the plants here with my dorm mates. Through cultivating the crops together, I was able to deepen the bonds with my friends. For some reason, I feel very tired. Maybe I should go to bed early.
It's me, I guess. May I please come in?
Yeah, just a second.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
What's on your mind?
I remember everything. It seems like everyone else has forgotten, but I remember.
That would be such a hard thing to go through.
That day we...
And right here, this "yeah, we did" basically confirms that we also didn't forget. So it seems like the two of us remembered everything, but nobody else did, so we couldn't really do anything about it.
I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away. like you did during the last battle.
Ellipsis.
Today is graduation day, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. The weather is so nice outside. Do you remember where we all promised to meet? Why don't we go ahead and wait for the others? We can enjoy the peaceful view of the city.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the third-year class to know that we're truly proud of you. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and success. On this momentous occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
Thank you. This past year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. It must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you know, my father He unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble into speech before.
It's a big day. It must be tough to talk about her father.
I remember now. That's right. After my father died, there was a time I lost motivation to live my life.
Am I forgetting something?
Sonata-senpai? What are you doing?
Goromaru!
Oh.
But no longer. I shall honor my father's will. I won't run from the future. I'll face it head on. Not a single doubt remains in my mind. And the reason...
I promise.
Mitsuru.
That's right!
It's because I have forged such wonderful friendships. And we swore that we would never lose hope, no matter what the future may bring.
Senpai! We remembered him, and Aigis!
Yes, I did as well. Let's go. They're waiting.
They all promised and it worked.
The wind. It feels so nice. I admit, I'm finally noticing the beauty of spring. It's wonderful. And yet, without exception, each and every season will come to an end. We fought side by side. We faced the world's end. And now, I'm finally beginning to understand what it was I'd been searching for. I always wondered what it really meant to live. Now I think it's following your heart, fighting for what you can change, and accepting the things you can't. Nothing on this earth lasts forever. Every life will one day fizzle out. That holds true for all of us, and as soon as you come to terms with it, you realize something. You see what really matters, and find out what it is that gives your life meaning. When I learned that I wasn't strong enough, I was tormented by it. Now I understand why. Protecting others is the duty I was given. But to me, it was more than an obligation. At some point, it became something I wanted to do for myself. Once I decided to try and prevent the fall, something inside me clicked. When I thought about how I might never see you again, that's when I first understood what mattered to me the most. And so, I made up my mind. What I want is to protect you from now until the end of time. I want to stay by your side. And I know I'm not the only one out there who could do this. But still, I want to. Because I'm positive, if I do it for you, then nothing's a waste. My life will have meaning. So, thank you.
Don't cry.
Sorry. What's gotten into me? It's good. I finally found a reason to live. So why am I... They're here. I see it now. I have friends. We support each other through thick and thin. Not everything needs to be for some greater purpose. Just caring about someone can be enough. That's all we need to give our lives meaning. As for me, I found my path. And that's to protect you with my life. Thank you so much for everything. You must be tired. Go ahead and rest now. I'll be right here. I won't be going anywhere. In a moment, the others will be joining us.
I'm getting sleepier. My eyes feel heavy. Close them.
It'll be okay. I'm right by your side, here to protect you forevermore.
And this is probably my favorite end credit song. Okay, so That seal that we created, I specifically pointed out the HP cost and our HP for a very good reason. Our character, our main character, gave up everything that he had in that moment in order to seal Nyx. But he also made a promise. He promised that he would meet everybody on that roof, and they would all remember each other. And so, even though he gave up all of the life force that he had that one promise to keep. And once that promise was kept, perhaps his purpose was done. And I think that's all I'm going to say about that for now. I don't know when the DLC comes out. I haven't been keeping track of that. But the DLC kind of goes into that a little bit. But and I do wonder, like, did people understand that with the base game, or did they have to wait for the DLC before sort of that part of the story came to light? Because I think the first time I played the game, I didn't fully understand the ending. And I'm wondering, the people who played it originally without, you know, the Fez DLC, the answer DLC, did people understand that ending? Because I didn't fully get there, I'm going to be honest with you all. But yeah, anyways, this was a great game. I think this was a great addition to the Persona 3 lineup. And I know that there's a lot of naysayers out there, but I think that that's just general online fare, is that whenever anything happens in this space, people are going to like it, some people are going to hate it. I thought they did a good job with this game. I understand some of the arguments some people have made, but I think that for the most part, they're mostly moot to me. They don't affect me in the same way that they're affecting some of the people who are complaining about them. That isn't to say that they aren't valid arguments. They just aren't arguments that really resonate with me. But I can understand them, so, you know, we don't have to go too far into that. But the point is that I enjoyed this game quite a bit, and I think that this is the best way to play Persona 3 right now. Others will disagree. I think there's a lot of people out there who will still say that it's Fez. But I had too many problems with the way that Fez played, so it's just the way it is. But yeah. With that being said, man, this game, its themes are so good, and they're so well realized, and for this to be kind of the first of its style of Persona game, they really just knocked it out of the park. And yeah, they definitely needed to go through some growing pains in future titles and stuff, but like, for this being the first of its style of Persona, like, they just really nailed it, man. They really did. And I really love this game. The themes about death are not really about death, but the way that people interact with death, the way that it's a counterpoint to the way that we live. And the way that all of the social links and the story itself, the main story, all kind of intertwine with each other, and around those themes of death, loss, and how people deal with them, and how people, despite the fact that everybody's going to die, despite that, everybody still makes these connections through life. And even through their life, they're going to experience loss, and through that, they're also going to make connections with people. And some people will take those losses and it will bring negatives into their life, right? And some people will make strengths out of them. Strengths and weaknesses both can come out of those, you know, parts of your life. And sometimes they can start out as weaknesses and become strength. We can see that with Ken. Ken is the perfect embodiment of that. Somebody who sought vengeance and went to a dark place through his loss in life, and eventually came through it a stronger person. I just think that throughout, like, we could go through every single social link and try and pick them apart. And we kind of did that along the way, right? So we don't have to do it now, but the point is that it all intertwines so well. And I've always loved these Persona games for doing that, and this one's themes are incredibly strong. I feel like this game might be the best when it comes to its thematic ties, but 4 and 5 obviously do fantastic jobs in their own right. But I think that there's just a resonance that happens with the themes in this game because it is a universal experience for all of us. And you know, those of you who may not relate to this, it's going to happen to you eventually. You're going to experience death and loss in your life. You will. And that makes these themes so universal and so personal, and personal in a very subjective way, right? Everybody experiences loss in different ways. And with the number of ways that loss is portrayed in this game, you're probably going to find more than one of them that you're going to relate to. Even if some of the other ones may not fully apply to your own personal experiences. I find this game very cathartic for me. I've experienced a lot of death and loss in my life. I have personally seen multiple people die in front of me, close people and strangers, and I don't know why it's... I don't know why I had to see that much death in my life so early in my life. But I did. And so this game really resonates with me because of the personal and the impersonal deaths that I've experienced throughout my life. Some through illness, some through accident, some through personal mental struggle. So, yeah, I don't know. This game has always hit a very, very personal and deep nerve for me in a good way. Like I said, it ends up being a catharsis for me. And for that reason, I think that, like, Persona 3 will always have a special place. I don't know if it's my favorite. In some ways, it's my favorite. In other ways, it's not my favorite, you know? It really depends on what part of the experience we're talking about. Thematically, I think it is my favorite. But yeah, what a great game. Also, that truly is the best end credits song. I love that song so much. I've got a vinyl of Persona 3 Reload coming soon, and I cannot wait for it to show up. I own a vinyl for pretty much every Persona game, including one that's portable specific and, you know, onward. With a smile on his face. It's such a juxtaposition to know that he dies and to see them being all happy because they don't know. It hurts me. If you load the data you save here, you will start the game over. Yep, okay, New Game Plus. If you override the original save, you'll be unable to continue playing from that point in the game. Oh my goodness. And there it is. Persona 3 Reload. I think the one thing that I wish Atlus hadn't have done is release the Persona 3 port a year before this came out. When they announced that port, I thought that this game wasn't happening. I had been waiting for years and years and years and years. And then when they announced that, I was like, okay, I think it's not happening, because otherwise, why would they announce this right now when all of these other rumors are swirling about it? It doesn't make sense in my head. Turns out that they just, I don't know, a timing thing. it was a weird choice because I decided at that moment to play the game, and that meant that a year later, after I'd already played the game, I had to play it again. Luckily, this was a good game, and it could be played again, but having that proximity doesn't do it a lot of favors. I'm going to be honest with you. I never play things that close together. I like to give a long space of time between replaying a game if I'm ever going to replay it, so that I've forgotten a lot of the plot points or a lot of the finer details, so that in some way, even though I'll know a lot of the larger things, in some way it will feel fresh again when I play it again. So we didn't get that a lot here. Everything was very fresh, and that's never my favorite way to play, but luckily the game is just fun and good, and the updates were interesting and kept me engaged. So it wasn't that big of a deal, but Atlus, you got to be careful putting the same game that close together. You really do. But all in all, this was a great experience. 115 hours right there. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for tuning in and watching through this playthrough. Some of you may have watched Persona 3 Reload only a year ago with me. And here we are again. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And I hope you'll all tune in to the next series or, go and watch something else that you haven't started yet. There will be another Atlus game coming out later this year, Metaphor ReFantazio, and I will be playing that day one. And on whatever their version of the hard difficulty is. And I cannot wait for that game. Right now, this is the year of Atlus. It really is. Right now, my game of the year is Unicorn Overlord, another Atlus title. So good. If you haven't watched that playthrough, go and watch it. And I think that the only thing that could unseat it is probably Metaphor. So if Metaphor is good enough, that will end up being my game of the year. But as of now, it's Unicorn Overlord, which is an absolutely stunningly, wonderful game. So go and watch that. Year of Atlus. Let's go. We're also playing SMT5 Vengeance right now. So, like I said, lots of Atlus going on at the moment. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Doughty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Daniel, Yell, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, Nathan McComb, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.